You're not failing. That's the problem. On paper, you're stable, functional, reasonable. Nothing is collapsing, nothing is on fire. And that's exactly where the trap begins. Welcome to the room temperature life. Not cold enough to alarm you, not hot enough to move you, just neutral. It's the job you don't hate, so you stay. The relationship that doesn't explode, so you settle. The habits that don't destroy you, so you never question them. There's no crisis pushing you forward, only a quiet ceiling you stopped noticing. Every time you think about reaching for something better, you don't hit fear, you hit good enough. And good enough is more dangerous than fear, because fear activates you. Good enough sedates you. You built a cage out of velvet. It just absorbs impact. This is the comfort trap, a structural glitch where the absence of pain is mistaken for progress. Your hardware is not designed to maximize your potential, but to keep variables stable. Not happy, not fulfilled, stable. This runs on homeostatic regulation, a constant internal balancing act that protects predictability over progress. To your brain, life is not good or bad, it's known or unknown, and known always wins. We'll call this the predictability premium. Even if your current life feels flat, it's mapped. Your system knows exactly how much energy it costs to tolerate the job, how much emotional bandwidth the relationship requires, how much frustration your daily routine generates. A better opportunity? Uncertain. A bold move? Uncertain. A different identity? High recalibration cost. And recalibration means cognitive load, more decisions, ambiguity, social risk, metabolic variability. Your system reads that not as dangerous but expensive. So it keeps you in a state that's underwhelming but efficient. As long as nothing is collapsing, the status quo registers as operational success. So you feel that invisible drag, not fear, not panic, just resistance. You are running an operating system that prefers predictable limitation over unpredictable expansion. And from your system's perspective, room temperature is perfect. If you want to break the grip of a room temperature life, you don't need more motivation. You need structural reconfiguration. The first intervention is the stability audit. Stop asking if you're okay. Stop asking if things are fine. Those questions only detect acute pain. And in this glitch, the absence of pain is the warning sign. Instead, audit for momentum. Are you expanding your operational range, or are you just maintaining a known orbit? Look at something concrete. The job. Are you learning something that didn't exist in your skill set a year ago, or are you just performing the same loop more efficiently? The relationship. Are new conversations happening, or are you recycling the same safe topics to avoid friction? Your daily routine. Are you adapting, or have you automated your entire week to minimize surprise? Mediocrity survives because it doesn't trigger alarms. It doesn't hum loudly enough to be called a crisis, but it also doesn't stretch you enough to create growth. The moment you recognize that your stability is an active choice to remain unchanged, the trap loses its invisibility. Next, you install the controlled instability window. Your system will reject revolution. The energy spike is too high. So you don't blow up your life. You introduce micro-variability. Send the uncomfortable email you've postponed. Take the meeting where you might look slightly unprepared. Say what you actually think instead of the polished version. Not dramatic, just unfamiliar. You are not trying to transform overnight. You are recalibrating your tolerance for uncertainty. You are teaching your hardware that deviation does not equal collapse. Every controlled dose of instability expands the boundaries of the velvet cage. Finally, you apply the cost of staying simulation. Your brain is excellent at calculating the risk of change, but terrible at calculating the risk of inertia. So force the projection. 12 months, no changes. Same job, same routine, same social circle, same internal narrative. What has subtly
eroded? Is your curiosity sharper or duller? Is your energy higher or flatter? Is your range wider or narrower? Picture a version of you 1 year from now explaining why nothing moved. Notice the tone. When you make stagnation visible, the risk profile flips. The safe path becomes the expensive one. Don't let the absence of disaster convince you that you've reached your ceiling.
Drop a comment with the one area of your life that is currently just fine and hasn't moved in a year. Subscribe to stay synced. Stay awake. The system is always running.